thank you for the opportunity to explain which is the point of view of Abengoa and the future of the CSP. First, I'm going to do a quick overview about how are we, or who we are in that case. We are an international company that apply innovative technical solutions for sustainable development in the infrastructure, energy, and water sector. And if we talk about our main number, well, we have a recognized position of leadership in the main world ranking. We have 9.3 gigawatts of installed power in conventional generation plant. We have 2.3 gigawatts of solar power built and 910 megawatts under construction. We have more than 20,000 kilometers of transmission and distribution line with more than 1.7 million of cubic meter per day of desalinated installed capacity and 2.6 million of cubic meter per day of desalination plant under construction. And everything based on our own technology, where we have more than 880 patents. As these numbers show, Abengoa has wide experience in the power generation sector, thanks to the development of solar thermal plant, open cycle, combined cycle, cogeneration, wind farm, photovoltaic, storage, biofuel production, energy production for waste and biomass plant, and hydrogen production. This experience gives us a high capacity for the design and the hybridization of technologies in order to offer the best solution to every project. In CSP, as well, Rafael has commented before, for us it's a mature technology. If we see the worldwide number, there are more than 6,000 megawatts of CSP plant in operation, with 1,500 megawatts under construction and a similar number under development. And in this scheme, Abengoa is one of the leaders of the sector. When we talk about CSP, we want to talk about CSP hybrid solution. So that means tailor-made solution for three main applications: solar heat generation, electricity generation, and the smart solar concept that offer a combination of optimal amount of PV and solar thermal electrical technology with thermal storage and electrochemical storage. Everything coordinated with an advanced control system. Why CSP? Basically, CSP because it's the cheapest and most reliable solution to run, dispatchability, and high capacity factor. With the thermal energy storage, the CSP allow base load generation and also peak demand generation. And increasing the solar multiple, we are able to produce 24 hours, 7 days per week. Why the hybridization need PV? Well, it's clear, due to the dramatic reduction of PV costs. But for larger PV capacity, the energy dumping is more relevant, and this is the reason why we need to use this energy with electrical heater, and we can integrate this in the thermal energy storage. Anyway, we will need the batteries because even when the cost is reducing, it's too high, it's too expensive for large electricity storage system, but it's totally needed for fast response. So this hybrid solution is mandatory to guarantee the sustainability of the energy market. And the storage is the key driver. Energy transition cannot be led exclusively by equipping the system at different point with the cheapest and the easiest renewable solution to generate power when the primary resource is available. So that is what variables intermittent renewables barriers for us offer. So we must take into account that penetration level of these intermittent renewable sources, about 30%, may run into a non-controllable growth issue with severe consequences in terms of sustainability. That means that storage is a crucial challenge in the energy transition, especially in those regions with high barriers penetration. Large-scale storage solution have to be implemented to accommodate such penetration of barriers. CSP with thermal energy storage is nowadays the only and the most reliable solution to equip the system with that large-scale storage. However, there is still a dramatic lack of knowledge about all the benefits that this technology may provide and its role in the necessary energy transition. Anyway, a hybrid system combined with the storage and PV and wind may help policymakers to finally consider CSP technology to play a key role in the upcoming energy green deals. Sorry, yeah. CSP with this thermal energy storage offer essential distinctive feature to allow a sharp drop of the energy prices after sunset, providing the following feature to the energy market. First, bring flexibility to barriers and allow for delivery fairness, making CSP already competitive against fossil-based solution in sunny countries in the time frame sunset sunrise. The CSP with storage has industrial maturity instead of hope for technology and quantitative development for any new promising technology, because CSP is already today at industrial scale. And in Spain, we have more than 15 years of experience with commercial plant, and United States more than 20 years of experience with this technology. And finally, the CSP allows various uses of its thermal storage of thermal technology for process heat in the industry, contributing to mitigate hot economic and social issues, since those applications are equally important for achieving a substantial reduction of CO2 emission in the world. However, well, we need to relaunch CSP market, and some action are needed as more efficient, as a sustainable procurement practice for renewables, specific policies about CO2 emission reduction targets, incentive program, and basically an education campaign to be conducted from all entities and parties involved in the CSP market to deeply explain the capability of this technology and to step out of the comparison with barriers. But how the CSP industry might help in order to make this happen? Well, offering hybridization as the key solution for this energy market. In the case of Abengoa, we offer three main lines of activity. The first one is hybridizing CSP with other renewable technologies to get a 24-hour, 7 days per week solution with a near net zero emission footprint. This plan, as I have explained, satisfy a given generation profile both during the day and at competitive photovoltaic field, while at night when demand peaks happen and electricity price are highest, the solar thermal plant with the storage capacity goes into operation. The second solution is hybridizing CSP with any other technology, including conventional, to get a lower LCOE for this 24/7 solution that will reduce totally or partially the CO2 emission. In that case, we offer solution for a new life of coal plant, the substitution of coal as fuel by other renewable sources of the surplus of the grid. In a configuration, on this configuration, allow the use of existing power cycle, achieve the objective of reducing emission without any impact on energy delivery or local employment. This thermal solution also can be used for process heat. And in that case, for example, Abengoa is working a lot with refineries and mining industry in order to supply this solution for heat industry. And the third line is the retrofitting of the already existing plant by introducing a storage solution based on CSP together with other dispatchable technology. For example, this study has been carried out by us in Spain, where there are 49 CSP commercial projects in operation. 96 of these projects are a 50 megawatt parabolic collector plant, and only 45 of these plants have a storage system. So that means we have 55% of plant with future storage capacity available for capacity, flexibility, inertial, voltage, and voltage control solution. And this is the solution that we can install, adding only the CSP system, adding the CSP system integrated with any other barriers available in the market in order to guarantee 100 firm capacity. So this the flexibility what we can offer with this with CSP. Basically, we need to conclude that massive deployment of barriers may run into severe problems to properly stabilize and manage the power generation in a specific geography. Everybody has on mind the famous duck curve in California. This power generation model is not allowing the much needed decarbonization of the energy system, since the grid operator has no enough renewable resources to manage the energy demand. And this is the reason why renewable is still rely on fossil fuel backup. So large capacity storage is the only solution to accommodate such circumstances, and CSP, thanks to the thermal energy storage system, is the cheapest and the most reliable solution to make it possible, due to the following advantage: flexibility to accommodate dumped energy coming from any barriers whenever is requested, firming capacity at any delivery point for whatever is the profile of the generation demand, and the availability to decarbonize the system by integrating much more renewable. So we won't talk anymore about energy price. Now it's time to talk about energy value. And just to conclude, let me show you two cases, two examples where this thermal energy storage and this hybrid solution has guaranteed the curve or energy demand. The first one is the Xina Solar One with 100 megawatt of capacity and 5.5 hours of thermal energy storage. In this plan, the dispatchability strategy requested a solution to maximize electricity generation during the evening. Well, here you can see the energy rate consideration. And finally, in this plan, off-taker requested a high-quality power generation to run 100 firming capacity at the delivery point. So that means that the CSP was expected to act as a conventional power generation plant when it's connected to the grid. And this is the real operation curve of this plant that show the reliability of this plant with any weather condition. We can see the production during this peaker curve of demand, during a winter clear day, during a winter transient day, during a summer clear day, and during a summer transient day. So this plan at the end of 2019, the average performance in 24 hours was 101.8%, and the peak hour coverage was 91% in annual basis. But if we exclude the outages, it was near 98%. And something similar is a second case study developed by Abengoa for a mining industry. Here, the project expects to be operated under a 24/7 profile with both fixed and variable demand depending on the application. A target in terms of LCOE was set for the whole lifetime of the mine, 30 years in that case. Expected a reduction in OPEX higher than 25%. And to achieve this target in terms of decarbonization, the renewable share was requested to be higher than 90%. And here we can see the hybrid solution that we offer, combining the different resources available. Basically, in this plan, we were able to combine CSP with energy storage, wind generation, and PV generation with batteries in order to cover the some period of flat demand and some period of variable demand. Here we can see how our smart energy management system was able to guarantee this production. This is the configuration of the plant that we offer with a molten salt tower plant of 60 megawatt and 13 hours of thermal energy storage, 95 megawatt of PV, and more than 200 megawatt of wind. This solution was able to offer 100% of capacity factor. The renewable share was close to 98%. And finally, the OPEX reduction was near 30%. So,
Cristina,
thank you very much. I have finished. We are totally well aligned.
Yeah, perfect.
Thank you very much.
Very good, very good. Thank you very much.
Thank you.